Hello, I exist. Hey, look at that. I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks. Yikes. Maybe more than 2 weeks. Oh boy, alright. Well, y'all get to watch me put this out on the socials real quick here. Because I'm way behind today. Okay. Alright, we got anybody here? Hey, Gutbomb's here. Hello, Gutbomb. No, I do not have a 3DO, surprisingly. You'd think that would be right up my alley, but actually, I I was around when it was new, and it was just like super not interesting to me. So anyway, we've got one person here. It's basically Gutbomb. Hello, welcome to your personal stream, Gutbomb. Oh God, yeah, right. And the 3DO's got lots of garbage games on it, right? Oh my God. Were there any good games for the 3DO? Hey, Garth's here. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Not doing a lot today. I almost canceled stream again for the third week in a row, but in this case, none of my computers are broken. It's just my tongue is swelling up in my mouth, so I can barely talk, so it's great. It's been a bad month. Oh, Garth had a 2600. There's some great games for the 2600. A lot of trash for it, though. Something about it, I think, like, ruined the video game market or something, I think. Yeah. I don't know what it was about the system, but you got to balance the amount of shovelware that's on the system versus the amount of actual good games. It's apparently not a problem these days because our shovelware is costs $70 or $80 and it's called quadruple A. God. No. YouTube unsubscribed you. Wow. I mean, to be fair, I haven't posted a video in 3 weeks, so like I can understand why it would think I was dead. It's been a rough April. So I had my birthday a couple of weeks ago, and I hate my birthday. And this year, my birthday curse was in full effect. My gaming and VR PC that lives down here below the streaming PC desk died on me on my birthday, which is great. And the motherboard on it is an MSI B550, and it had some little diagnostic LEDs, and it said, "Oh yeah, no, your CPU is toast." I wasn't getting any beep codes, just a diagnostic LED. It said CPU was dead. So that was fun. It turned out it was not the CPU, but I did lose a RAM stick, apparently badly enough that when I plugged that RAM stick into a different board with a different processor, it would give me the base 64K RAM bad error. If you've never heard that on a modern PC, good. You shouldn't. So that nuked a piece of, or a stick of RAM. It was, if you want to avoid it, I've had a lot of problems with this stuff. This team group T-Create. It's a cheap high density set of RAM. Like this is a 16 gig stick, so I had 2 of them in there for 32 gigs of RAM. And this is the second one that's died on me. So I don't know, there's something about it. It's apparently too cheap to actually be good or worth using. So I guess avoid that. We got some folks filtering in now. Osmo's here. Carther, hello. Yeah, Gut Bombs is like Patriot for cheap RAM. Yeah, they're usually pretty good. I just got some because I had to replace the RAM in that machine. I just got some G.Skill. I've had really good luck with G.Skill through the years. They've got a set of similar high density RAMs. It's like 2 16 gig sticks, but it's like DDR4 3600 CL16. So like that's RAM that you would pay you would have been paying like $400 for like 4 years ago. It's like $70 these days, so that's a pretty good deal. Pretty quick RAM. So yeah, I don't have a lot to show you today, guys, because man, nothing's been working. Like I said, my gaming PC's been down for the last 2 weeks. I just got it working again last night. And as far as like my retro stuff, like half of the stuff I pull out of my storage unit these days now is dead, or doesn't work. It doesn't work correctly, which is super frustrating when I'm trying to make videos. I don't have enough room in here to like keep half of the collection in the apartment just to rifle through when I'm looking to make a video. Like I barely have enough room to like have one piece in here that I can film. So it's been rough. Now contrast that with like the rest of my life. It's going great. Like the weather's great here. You can walk around without like, the scenery is not a 7-lane road where you're going to definitely get run over. Albuquerque, by the way, has the highest incidence of pedestrian injuries and fatalities in the country per vehicle miles traveled. So like you don't walk around in Albuquerque, but here, in Portland, it's fine. You walk around. It's actually pretty nice. So, like my personal life is going great, and that's kind of the problem, right? Like my social life is fantastic right now because there's so many people here that I know, and there's so many people here that I can spend time with. In fact, I had to forego spending time with a friend who's going to be in town today to do the stream, right? Like she's heading back tomorrow, so I'm going to miss her. But I'll catch her again at some other time. But that's like every weekend. It's like, hey, this person's in town. We should go hang out with her. And it's been great, honestly. It's the unsaid, it's the unstated truth of having a YouTube channel. It's like you either run the channel or you have a job. You run the channel, have a 9-to-5, have a social life. You can pick 2 of the 3, right? And like my 9-to-5, thankfully I still have it. And my social life is gearing up. So the channel is suffering. So I apologize for that. That's basically what's going on. Garth says, that's great to hear. Yeah, it's a good problem to have, but it does mean that, I feel bad because I'm not making videos for you guys. Especially like people who have made donations to the channel, expecting videos out of them, and like I just don't have the time. I just don't have the time to make them. But hopefully that's I mean, it's not going to change, but hopefully I can like tweak my workflow in a way that it takes me less effort to make the videos, and that means that I can get more videos out, or get a video out. I haven't published anything this year as far as long form content. It's all been streams, and even that's been difficult to do. Eric's Edge is here. Hello, Eric. Hello, hello. And Joe from Joe's Computer Museum is here as well. Hello, hello, hello. I get the feeling that those test benches haven't been a huge seller, Joe. I'm so sorry. We went through all that work to get them on your store, and I don't think anybody's bought any. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to waste your time. So many people are like, oh man, I would love this, but I don't have a 3D printer. And then, of course, the tariffs happened, and everyone's like, well, now's the time to buy a 3D printer before the tariffs go into effect. So I think the people who were who were on the fence about getting a 3D printer got one. Gutbomb says, we love what we get from you. I hope you're not feeling a lot of pressure. I put pressure on myself because I want this channel to succeed. But for a long time, it was this. I was hoping that that I could grow this channel into something that could, sustain me once I retire. Because I'm staring at that in the next 20 years. That'll be retirement, and I don't know about you, but I don't have a retirement savings. I'm not counting on Social Security existing when I finally have to retire. So I'd like something there. And yeah, all right, 20 years is plenty of time to grow a YouTube channel, but it means I need to be able to make videos while also balancing everything else in my life right now. And I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. It's not working. Oh, it's really frustrating. Garth. Aw. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, Gutbomb says, they just made the concept of retiring illegal, didn't you hear? Yeah, exactly. And what kind of a retirement would it be to have a YouTube channel? I'd still be working every day on the YouTube channel, of course. I wouldn't be retiring either. But that's the reality I live in. It's, I don't know. It seems like a dumb idea at this point. I feel bad for getting people on my Patreon because I don't make any videos and I feel really bad about it. But the Patreon, even as pathetic as my Patreon is right now, still makes more money than YouTube ad revenue, which is sad. Oh, it's just, oh gosh. It's just everything is just messed up right now. It's just all messed up. I don't think it's ever going to not be messed up. So I just got to figure out how to exist in this messed up world. And nobody's got a playbook for this, unfortunately. Hey, Tiny Toy Dragon is there on Twitch. Hello, welcome. Good to see ya. Oh boy. So yeah, I've been, messing around with my Saturn, playing around with the Saru disk emulator. It's been really good. Hey, it's good to see you too. That's been a great time, honestly. I've got there are some, I don't know who makes these, but several Chinese companies make little adapter boxes that plug into your retro consoles and then, spit out HDMI. But they also squeeze the frame in, so it's 4:3 on a 16:9 display. So I've got it hooked up to my projector in the other room, in the living room. So my partner and I can play, 2-player whatever on the projector, and it's great. It's a good time. I picked up another one these things are $30. I picked up another one for my Genesis that I picked up recently. And yeah, they're fun. They're a good time. That was interestingly not the one I was using when I demoed ToeJam and Earl last week, or 2 weeks ago. That one was just a generic. I actually got it right here. Unplug it from its power supply. Just a generic, mini composite HDMI. But these other ones that I found, they're various brand names, but they'll actually they'll take the frame and resize it to 4:3, and it's really nice. It's really nice. Hey, Micro Hobbies is here. Hello, welcome. Corey Hammer's here. Hello. How's it going, y'all? Hello, hello. Joe says, I'm sorry about the benches. Yeah, I don't know. I was hoping it'd be a nice, it'd be a really nice way to like drum up some business for your store and stuff. And I think they've just kind of fallen off of a cliff, unfortunately. Oh, Nico's here. Hello, Nico. Nico says, I just have this open on the side, but happy to hear your voice and learn. Well, I don't know how much learning we're going to do today. I'm mostly in a griping mood because making a YouTube channel these days is kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. Part of it is my own fault. Like I got this desk here. That's my stream PC desk, right? I'm like, all right, fine. I will dedicate an entire desk to just the stream PC. It's too small. It's definitely too small. At some point, I need to. Excuse me. At some point, I need to actually just like yeet this thing and get a larger desk so that I have more area to film anything. Because right now you can't see anything, and I have no room to work. Like if I move over to the desk cam, like this is it. You can see the amount of room I have to work on anything here. Here's a water bottle, some Pepsi cans. Like there's no space to do anything. And that's it. This is the extent of my retro lab right now, which is not enough. It's just not enough space. I made the mistake of ordering the desk without like getting a tape measure out and like actually measuring in this room, because I could put another good, 3 or 4 feet of desk in this area. Yeah, exactly. Gutbomb says, where do you do soldering? I don't have the room for it. That's the problem. Like this one is definitely my own fault. I screwed this one up myself. Yeah, exactly. Micro Hobby says, looks like my Wayfair desk. Yeah, I think I got this on Amazon. I think it's probably from the same manufacturer. It's fine as a desk. Like if you just need to put a computer on a desk, like it's fine. But for what I need a desk for, it's not enough. It's just super not enough. Toy Dragon says you should probably get the replacement desk before using the current desk. Yeah, and then that's another thing, right? Like rapidly running out of room. I made that mistake living in my previous apartment, trying to move all of my stuff out. Like I don't want to pack stuff in here so tightly that it becomes a pain to get out of here when it's time to get out of here, because we're probably not going to be here forever. It's a nice location, but the rent is real high. And, my partner was working at Intel and she got, kicked out by Pat Gelsinger. So whenever she finds new work, we might not live here. So who knows? It's everything. Everything all at once. I blame all of my current troubles on Pat Gelsinger, by the way. It's all Pat's fault. Yeah, that's an option, honestly. Micro Hobbyist says, I'm thinking of making my own workbench with 3/4 inch plywood. Like, yeah, that's honestly not a bad option. Yeah. Tiny Toy Dragon says, I'd really like everything to stop for a bit so I can have a breather. No kidding, right? Oh my god. Just like hang on for like, give me like 5 months of like nothing happening so I can like figure out what the hell's going on. Please. Oh, yeah. Oh, the other night too, I figured out that my VR headset that I've been using for VR, like it's been, since I moved in here, it's been just a huge pain in the butt. Like I wanted to set up a shared VR space in the living room, because it's huge. It's a huge space for doing VR. Plenty of room for two people to do VR at once. And I took my headset, my Vario Aero, brought it into the other room, set it all up, ran all my cables out into the other room. I've got cable extensions and everything. Fired it up and put it on and lost tracking immediately. So this thing it's lighthouse tracked, right? So we've got lighthouses in the corners of the room to track the headset and track your controllers. And it immediately loses tracking. I'm like, what on earth is going on? So I tear it all down and I bring it into this room where I've got some spare version 1 base stations just here and here. And I set it all up again and I plug all the cables in, I get everything put together, and I fire it up and it seems better. It's tracking better. And then the other night, I'm sitting down and I look up and I lose tracking completely. Gray screen. I'm like, what on earth? How is this? What? Headset cable died between the move from Albuquerque to here. So another thing to tick off on the list of things that died during the move. So I got to go replace the headset cable. Because I figured it out because I could hold my headset steady and just grab the cable and kind of push up on it. Gray screen immediately. Yeah. Just so annoying. So annoying. No, interestingly not. Micro Hobbyist says no problem with floor reflections with the trackers. No, thankfully. Although, I do have some problems with reflections with this monitor, of all things. I swapped monitors with my partner, so my 4K display went to her, and I took her 1080p display, because this machine here, this is the cheap PC that I did last year. This is the Dell I put an RX 570 in it, but I've swapped it since to a 1660 Super. Works great. Honestly, this machine is a workhorse. And with a 1080p display, it's perfect. I can play games on it. I can draw. I can run in Unity. I can do all kinds of stuff on this thing. It's great. But this monitor is completely glossy and totally reflects the tracking markers, the base stations. Totally reflective. So I have to grab a piece of cardboard and just stick it over the screen before I do VR in this room. Otherwise, no, I'll have my controller, right, and then it'll get into an area where it starts reflecting the base station, and my hand will just displace itself 1 meter to the right or something. It's like, okay, nope, that's not working. Tiny Toy Dragon asks if the bad cable plus the extensions were triggering the issue. I am actually still using the extensions. And I've tested with and without the extensions. Doesn't matter. It's actually pretty robust. So I do a very long, super thick DisplayPort cable. It's a DisplayPort to DisplayPort connector. And that goes from the graphics card all the way out to the link box for the Vario. And then from there, it takes DisplayPort, it takes USB 3, and takes power, and it plugs it into, I kid you not, USB-C. And USB-C goes out to the headset. This is the headset cable, right? It's literally just USB-C. And that goes straight out to the Vario, which is pretty cool. And actually, it means that replacement headset cables for it are not that bad. You just have to make sure you get an active cable, but it's just USB-C. So usually, a headset cable is going to be $100, $120 for a VR headset cable for a 5-meter cable. For this thing, it's $70. It's not bad, considering how much else of it is just ridiculously expensive. The cables are actually pretty cheap. Yep, Tiny Toy Dragon says I have a towel on hand to drape over glossy surfaces. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Although I'm kind of feeling a little bit cramped by the 1080p on this, so I might swap this for maybe a 27-inch 1440p display, which I was using for years, and I gave to another another partner of mine, back in San Diego. She's got that one, and it's just going to come full circle. I'll go back to a 27-inch 1440p display, because that's apparently the ideal size and resolution. The 4K display was pretty, but man, it took a lot of horsepower to run. You need a really good graphics card to run a 4K display. Jeez. So, yeah, what else? Not a whole lot else going on. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. Michael Harbuck says, I found a set of older Marshall headphones at a thrift store the other day. Nice find. Nice find. That's awesome. Yeah, no, my move wasn't, in the end I got here, right? Like, I'm here. I am no longer in the middle of the desert. It did work. The move went well. It's just like finding out how many things broke while they were in boxes in the truck is kind of depressing. It's kind of depressing. And then I tried to catalog as many things as I could before I moved, and I missed a lot of things. So I was in my storage unit the other day looking for my RX 6400, right? The little AMD graphics card that's a meme, right? The one that doesn't have enough VRAM, it doesn't have enough PCI Express lanes to deal with its lack of VRAM. This is going to try and do a meme video on it. Honestly, I actually wanted to just use it to boot the system up and see if the system worked. And I could not find it because I put it in a box and I didn't mark what box it went in. Oh, it's really annoying. Really, really annoying. So my current plans, I'm thinking, are to take this corner back here that's behind my little call to action sheet. If I hide that. This little corner here, which I've been slowly clearing boxes out of. It was just full of empty boxes. I've been slowly clearing boxes out of it. I've got a couple of boxes here of my stuff from my move that I need to figure out what I need out of them and then get them back into the storage unit. But then I'll have this corner open, and I want to put that fold-out desk and like every video on the channel up until now where you see something, I've got a cool zoom in on it. It's sitting on a wood surface. It's that desk. That's the frame for it, and I've got the top for it is just sitting over there. It just folds up, and you can store it. It takes like no space. I love it. But I want to set that up in that corner, and that'll be where I start to, I think, restart doing my original, video ideas. That's the idea. Micro Hobbyist asks, what are the room dimensions? Small by small. I'm not sure what they are. Steam VR room setup says it's 3 by 3 meters. So yeah, it's like less than 10 feet, I think. 3 by 3 meters. Well, 2.8 by 2.9. So yeah, 3 by 3 meters. Hey, PC Sound Legacy is here. Hello. PC Sound Legacy says, hey Amber, I missed that you moved. I wish you all the best at the new location. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry I haven't done the Cheap PC Challenge highlight video yet, because making videos is it's kicking my butt right now. It's so annoying. And I don't know, given how little time I actually have, to the channel, to myself doing the channel stuff, I don't think I'm going to run the Cheap PC Challenge this year, because I just don't think I have the time to score all the entrants, I don't think I can run the contest like I would do in a normal year. I'm going to be lucky if I can get last year's contest, scored and then the highlight video made, And it's already May. It's May in 4 days? Yeah. Next week, next Thursday, it's May. I'm letting you all down, and I apologize. I don't feel great about it. Michael Harbeck says, I moved from Phoenix to Raleigh by myself with a totally packed U-Haul. Fun with a cat. Wow. That's the part that I'm impressed by, honestly. With the cat. Moving an animal is never fun. Oh man. I have managed to avoid it every time I've moved so far, but probably gonna get a cat here pretty soon, I think. So we're gonna have to do it on the next move. Micro Hobbyist says, get a 34-inch curved screen. Ooh. I don't know if I have the room, honestly. Like the 4K display that I gave up here, that I gave to my partner in the other room, was a 32-inch. And like, the reason I gave it to her is because it wouldn't fit here. I guess maybe like if it's a 21 by 9, maybe it would work. Like I get a 34-inch like 21 by 9. That might work. That is a thought. That is a thought. But yeah, when I moved out here, I completely prioritized, getting my workstation up and running because I work remotely, and that obviously has gone just fine. Got all of that set up already. I'm very proud of the Vertical laptop. That's just a 3D print that I threw together in Tinkercad like 3 years ago now at this point. It's been holding up great. It's just printed in PLA. It made it through the move. But yeah, it means I get 3 screens at work, which is nice. And just throw my Outlook on one of the screens and I don't have to worry about it. Hello. I'm streaming right now.
Oh, good. Hi.
Hi.
I'm streaming.
That is the Tech Ambrosia domestic life. It's good. It's a good life, honestly. I'm pretty happy with it. Aw, good. Oh, interesting. Michael Harbeck says, I usually pick up every 1080p monitor I can find for $5 or less. Found one today at Habitat for Humanity. A newer one from ASUS. Have never bought a new monitor. That's awesome. I-8386SX says, what the hell's going on out there? That's my life. That's domestic life here with Tech Ambrosia. It's good. The things are good. It's good to be silly.
Silly or die.
It's a Vince Lombardi quote too. You really can't. You don't want to take life too seriously. Otherwise it gets real boring real fast. Or, you turn into J.D. Vance. And nobody wants that.
Nobody wants a couch life.
Oh. But yeah, that's, I don't know, that's the update. I'm slowly working through all the stuff. I'm clearing out that corner over there, and that'll eventually be the video corner. But yeah. So far, things are just going slow.
Waiting for the tariff collapse and the American Empire collapse.
If we're all so lucky.
Only we were.
Just a bunch of rich people getting richer off of other people's problems. Oh. So another thing I've been working on is I'm trying to make a little shop where I can sell things. If you don't know, if you have somehow managed to avoid my social medias up until now, I'm a furry, and I've been making some funny, like, furry art adjacent products, and my hope is I can also use that to make funny retro PC based products and then sell them. And that's been occupying a bit of my time these days. But yeah, I don't know if that'll ever work either, because like I got these signs back as proofs, and they are awful. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anything printed worse. It's oh boy. This one here in aluminum, like, was supposed to have holes drilled at the top and the bottom for mounting on a signpost. Yeah, look at that. They managed to put the holes in the dead center and the bottom. Like, what are you guys thinking? What do you even think? And there's like a splotch on it. Like, that's printed into that. That splotch is printed in there. Also, the giant white border on there, that's not supposed to be there. Unbelievable. I was just like, oh yeah, this will be great. I can just, like, drop ship these to people if they want them for pretty cheap. No, this printing company can't print. All I want you to do is do your job. Oh yeah, Tiny Toy Dragon. Yeah, the samples arrived. They're awful. They're really bad. Like, shockingly bad. All this company does is make signs, and they made the worst signs I've ever seen. Like, how do you exist? Like, we got some like bleed over in the holes. There's this giant border on all three of them. And then you probably can't see it, but if you can see this orange here, it's supposed to be uniform. And it's not. It's super not. It's like they didn't clean their rollers before they printed these things or something. Like, come on, guys. How are you supposed to, like, be a sign printing company? You can't even print signs. Anyway, I was just kind of shocked when they arrived that they could be that bad. It's going to be a much more involved process to, like, get these things made. I can't wait to, like, I have some t-shirt designs I'd like to do too, and, like, am I gonna have to, like, find a t-shirt company that can actually print t-shirts properly, or what? Like, geez. Micro Hobbyist has returned them. Yeah, honestly, I mean, what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna use this company for my signs. Like, ideally, I'd like to find a place that I can just, like, drop ship sign designs to, right? So, like, you can go onto my site and you can say, oh yeah, I want this in metal, for $30 or whatever. Click, order, done. And then I send an order over to the sign maker on the back end, and they send the sign out to you. But not when they look like that. No way. Yikes. Just unbelievable. You got right in there? She's throwing stuff. No. So I think I'm caught up on chat here. Yeah, I don't know if anybody has any questions or anything. I think I'm probably just going to end the stream early, and I'm going to go get some dinner. Because I also have forgotten to order groceries or go grocery shopping. So, Joe says Printful makes metal prints. I will try them. I will try them. I'm definitely open to suggestions. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Yeah. just unbelievable. All this stuff that has gone on. But yeah, eat all the food. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. So I haven't figured out my front end yet either. So like that could work if I just implemented WooCommerce. I could just connect it over there. That'd be great. Honestly, that'd be great. Nice. Yeah, honestly, like I'm probably just gonna go hop on the light rail and take it into town and go to the food carts because it's delicious and inexpensive. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's pretty inexpensive for the quality food. That's gonna be dinner. Again, like I said, IRL life is good. This is a good area. I love living here. It's just that the the channel is suffering. Hopefully not for too much longer, but oh man, it is super slow going. I apologize for how slow it is. If you did check my socials, I did ask about a Q&A episode. I put up a, ask me any questions you want in the comments, and I have cataloged all of those. I asked it on Mastodon and on Blue Sky. So I do have those questions together. So once I actually start getting the filmmaking rig back up and running, I will be doing the Q&A video. So I think that'll be fun. Some really great questions in there. I'm really thankful for you guys going in and asking questions. I think it's going to be a fun time. Yeah, Francois Revolves here. Hello. Welcome. I'm actually just wrapping it up, honestly, because there's not a lot to talk about. All of my stuff is broken, or I don't have enough room to, do anything with it. And it's mostly my fault. I apologize for that. But yeah, if we don't have any more questions, I think I'll just wrap it up here. And it was good to talk to y'all. It's been a long time. I apologize for how long it's been. But yeah, I think I'll just hop off and go get some dinner. Francois says, so I'll rewind and watch. Yeah. Sorry about that. All right, y'all. Well, it's been fun. I'm super glad y'all chose us get tacos. There are so many taco trucks here. Yeah, see, exactly. Francois is like, well, I was on a voice chat with friends. Yeah, that's been my life. It's way more compelling to be on the voice chat with friends than to work on writing a video that you're just gonna get horrible comments on. Yeah, I don't know. With the way that the world is, and YouTube just kicking trans creators off their platform pretty much for no reason. Don't feel super safe on YouTube these days. And then moving over to Twitch, simulcasting to Twitch was supposed to be my hedge against that, but I'm a real small fish in a very big pond on Twitch. And most people just don't care. I'm not bringing what Twitch is looking to buy. If you know what I mean. It was good to see you too, Micro Hobbyists. I will talk to y'all later. You have a wonderful evening and a great rest of your weekend. Hopefully it's good weather where you are. It's beautiful outside here. So I'm going to go enjoy that and go ride the light rail down to the food carts. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you, Joe. Don't forget to hit that like button. I will see y'all in the next one. And remember, may the PC parts be ever in your favor. Have a good one.